fresh chip off the block. Watch my head spin. I got awkward thoughts and a neck twitch. I fall off the knot, then I get up. I'm the slot to watch.
Hello and welcome back to Another Thing. Glad you came back to watch with us. This time, one more, well, I can't say one more, maybe a few more songs, but tonight we're going to talk about another amazing song. This time from a group that is probably one of my number 2 favorite groups. I'm from Atlanta. I'll admit I'm partial to Outkast. But just below Outkast is this group. This group has 2 amazing members. I put on a pink shirt today to represent the pimp. One of those members is known as Sweet James Jones, aka the young legendary Pimp C, the man, not the myth. The other is possibly one of the most consistent, most technically sound, one of the rappers that sounds the best on any feature, no matter who it is. The great pillar of hip hop, Bun B. We're talking about UGK. That's right, UGK, Pimp C, and Bun B. Straight out of Port Arthur, Texas, who have given us a millions and millions and millions of great listening hours of their wonderful, not rap songs, but Southern rap tunes. Yes, they created a whole nother genre to describe their music. Now tonight, what we want to focus on is one particular song that I feel like doesn't get enough credit. Did you hear those 4 notes? If you don't know what those are, then you haven't been living life. Now in the black community, we've accepted that Back That Thing Up is essentially a Negro spiritual. It's the second black national anthem. It's the song that you can play at any cookout, events, schools. They play Back That Thing Up everywhere. As soon as they come on, for the 99 and the 2000, everybody come on now. Oh, we gonna turk it. Okay, that's great. So if Back That Thing Up is the, in a family, that's the daughter or son who, was amazing and great. They went to the right college. They got their degrees. They did everything perfectly. But the song I'm about to tell you about is that freaky dirty cousin that everybody like to hang out with but don't like to talk about it. We don't talk about that cousin, no. The song I'm talking about is the great starter of parties from UGK called Let Me See It. If you haven't heard Let Me See It, pause the video, go to Google, look it up, listen to it, come on back. If you're from the South, you already know what it is when those 4 notes hit. When you hear this, you already know what's about to go down. The same young, happy grandmamas and aunts who would dance to Back That Thing Up, it's a different group that come out to Let Me See It. If they know Let Me See It, Let Me See It, I ain't gonna say it, but I might need to say it. Hey now. Hey, let me see it. Let's go ahead and jump into the lyrics of these songs of what I consider on the same level of Back That Thing Up, but in a dirtier space. Whereas I don't think there's a clean edited version that you can even play of this song. And why would you do it? The song is called Let Me See It. You know what he's talking about. Well, let's open up with the lyrics. Starts with Bun B. Again, one of my favorite artists to ever be featured on songs. An amazing artist. And I just want to go through one of my favorite, and I'll try to clean up as much as I can, but one of my favorite portions of his verse where he says, from the city where I live in to the city where I'm from, for the ladies that we have did and those that we ain't done. So he's still out here. This is Let Me See It. He said, we ain't done yet. Then he goes on to say, in a most magnifique way of vulgarity, from the ones that have sex for shrimp to the ones that have sex for cum. Where are these lyrics coming from? This is vulgar magnifique. If you ain't messing with Pimp, then you ain't messing with Bun. That right there, I mean, that just simply, okay. The old time phrase, bros before hoes, those 8 bars solidify all that. He's like, hey, doesn't matter where I'm from or where I've been or where I'm going, who I've been with, who I might be with in the future. Doesn't matter if you want me for my money and food or you just want me for a really good time. If you're not cool with my friend Pimp C, then you ain't cool with me. Come on now. This song is not just about shaking your butt. It's about friendship. It's about two friends sticking together and not being pulled apart by women that may just want to use them for pleasure and food. Then he goes off, wait, this is one of the things that Bun B is really good at. Bun B is very good about dropping you off back into the chorus. So he want to call, he goes and he does a roll call essentially to all of the young ladies that he wants to see dancing on the dance floor. He goes off and he says, for the young ladies in the hood that like to keep it live, because we always know there's always a few girls in the hood that is a live wire, as they might say. I want to leave those out, but he also includes those office girls. How did he say it? The office building boppers that work from 9 to 5. That means that those young ladies who have their degrees and work from 9 to 5 that still, go hang out in the more seedier clubs, come on out too. He want to see you too. He then goes on to call out those women that may be in more affluent relationships. He says, ball players, baby mamas, it ain't no thing to him. Coming on out of the dance floor and let me see it hang. Because he wants to see it. And then it jumps back into the chorus. Now, one thing about a great Southern song is that it has a simple chorus that is easily repeated. You a big fine mama, back that thing up. Girl, who are you messing with? Everybody can say back that thing up together. You know what? UGK said, we're going to make it even simpler. There's one thing we want to do, and we're going to keep saying it over and over again. Did y'all hear that sound? I'm telling you, that sound does something to you. They come on, they say, let me see it, 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 let me see your bend over, let me see it, let me see it, let me see it, see it, let me see it, let me see it, let me see it, bend over, let me see it. Now, hey, in this world where they say people lead you on and you never know what they really want, UGK gonna tell you what they want. Bend over, let me see it. Now, that was Bun B. That was probably the more polished, sensible portion of the song. We're gonna jump into what the pimp gotta say. And we're gonna get to my favorite line of the song. Let's keep going. So the wonderful Pimp C opens up with these amazing lines that again tell you exactly what he wants. It gets right to the meat of the subject. He says, take it off, chick, bend over, let me see it. I'm Sweet James Jones, and the trigger couldn't be it. I have a young brown stallion, and she's 20 years old, and when she pop it from the back, I see her hairy butthole. I don't even need a phone. Let's go through this again. The young man says, take it off, chick, bend over, let me see it. I am Sweet James Jones, and the trigger couldn't be it. The young brown stallion, she's 20 years old. When she pop it from the back, I see her hairy butthole. That, I'm going to tell you when I heard this song for the first time. I was in a wonderful upscale club in Statesboro, Georgia. I probably had on a t-shirt and dirty shorts and dirty shoes, drinking alcohol out of a fish bucket. But when I heard that verse and he said, take it off, chick, bend over, let me see it. I'm Sweet James Jones, and a trick I couldn't be it. I got a brown stallion, 20 years old, and when she shake it from the back, I see a hairy butthole. I said, the pimp has spoke to me. The pimp has spoke to me in this soliloquy. And this right here is the reason why I'm on the floor. Because all these young, pretty 20-year-old stallions that were in college at Georgia Southern at the time, they were shaking it. Oh, and they'll let you see it. Wait, we don't stop right there. Hey. Anyway, for those who know about this song, they know about this song. It's an amazing song where Bun B and Pimp C illustrate a night in a dirty, sweaty club filled with liquor and smoke that was way better than anything you could get with Back That Thing Up. Now, Back That Thing Up is great for picnics, family reunions, graduations, corporate events, bar mitzvahs, baby showers, those type of events where, you need something nice and palatable and clean. But when it's time to grown folk and you need some grown folk music, all you need to do is play, and you gonna see it, cause that dance floor gonna be packed, and they gonna be twerking. They ain't gonna do that back that thing up twerking. They gonna do that, yeah. And with that is this episode. If you enjoyed what you heard, please come back. We really appreciate it. You can like, subscribe, do all the wonderful things. Till next time. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.